here, and here doing an episode overview or just pretty much a discussion of episode 1 of Over the Garden Wall, entitled The Old Grist Mill. Now, if you don't know what Over the Garden Wall is, it is it's an animation that came out in November on Cartoon Network. It was a short miniseries of 10 episodes by the creative mind of Patrick McHale, who worked on a wonderful Adventures of Flapjack. And he did some story writing on what's that show? Adventure Time. Yeah, like the first 5 seasons of Adventure Time. And also, I'm kind of familiar with his wife's work. She did a cartoon last year called Black. What was it? Blackford Manor. And I could see that. I could see a little bit of her hand in Over the Garden Wall. It's very atmospheric. The first episode is really, really atmospheric. But I can see her hand in there. Her name is I always fuck up her name. It's like Kim Kiwok Kim. I'm probably like butchering her name. If I am, like, I really apologize. But let me get into like what I thought about the first episode. Now, the story I could kind of see, I guess, where it's gonna go. It's gonna be every episode them going through the woods of the unknown, the forest of the unknown, trying to find a way out, and probably running into some crazy characters along the way, and probably unmasking the secrets of the unknown. So I don't know why I do quotations when I hear unknown. I have to do the unknown because it's just weird. I don't know. The unknown itself is just a weird, to be, a name to have for like a forest or something. It just seems like it would be something common to have. The unknown. It's not known, so it's the unknown. But at least it's not like a dumb, crazy, stupid name like the Wishafap Spap or something, you know? Whatever. But otherwise, I felt the episode was really good. I like the atmosphere of it. So to pretty much base it, 2 brothers, Rit or Wart, however you may pronounce it, Wart and Greg are in the forest, and they pretty much get lost. And Wart is just one of those characters that is so deep. In a sense that he always has to, like, he's reciting shit. It seems like he's reciting poems.
No. Though I am lost, my wounded heart resides back home, in pieces, strewn about the graveyard of my lost love.
But he probably isn't. He's probably just talking out his ass. But it seems like he's reciting poems, just like, oh, the woe in me that I lost the love of my life back there, and stuff like that. I'm just like, this kid right here is too much. While his brother Greg is pretty much one of the innocent kind of kid types. He's just a kid. He likes to do kid things. It's candy.
Trail of candy from my pants.
Which, I mean, he was my favorite part of the episode. Literally, the kid is funny. He's just throwing candy everywhere. They're like, oh, we need a trail. Candy trail. Just like throwing candy on the ground.
Candy trail, candy trail, candy trail.
Like, and so, pretty much the gist of the first episode is that while they're lost, Greg finds a frog, and the whole episode he's really trying to just find a name for this frog.
Guggenheim, Albert Salami, Giggly Jumpy Tom Thomas Tambourine, Legface McCullen, Artichoke, Penguin Pete Steve. But I think the very worst name for this frog is...
Wait a second.
And while they're in the woods, they hear some noise, and lo and behold, Wart's like, maybe it's a guy with an axe, you know, in the woods chopping, waiting for like a prey to come. I can't quote verbatim what he said.
Do you think it's some kind of deranged lunatic with an axe waiting out there in the darkness for innocent victims?
But that ends up being pretty much true, but in the sense that it's kind of changed, because he was a guy that didn't want to kill them, but he was still in the woods, and he takes them. But before he does, I forgot to mention that there was a talking bird.
Maybe I can help you. I mean, you guys are lost, right?
And I'm glad I wasn't the only one that said, what the fuck did that bird just talk? Because or it was the same way. He's like, the fuck? He's like, birds don't have the brain to do cognitive speech. And the bird's like, what the fuck you say? He didn't say what the fuck you said. But pretty much I think it was like,
What in the world is going on?
Well, you're slapping yourself, and I'm answering your question, and...
No, Greg. A bird's brain isn't big enough for cognizant speech.
Hey, what was that?
so that was a little funny add in there, because it makes you understand that this world really doesn't have outer worldly beings, I guess you could say, it's not a normal thing for birds to talk in this world. And I'm glad they kind of addressed that and let you know that. So when you start seeing these weird things, you do know that it's probably some magic based something. I don't know what the word to use, but it's something of magic that is happening. It's not just some natural normal occurrence like other cartoons. You have birds that talk. That's a normal thing. You have like candies that talk. That's a normal thing. Here, that's not normal. They shouldn't be talking. But the old man pretty much takes him to his mill, or gets us a grit mill, where he grinds these woods and makes it into oil for his lantern. That I guess everybody in the woods has a lantern. I guess you need a lantern. Probably to back the unknown. It wasn't really addressed exactly what the lanterns are for. At least not what I got from it. So maybe as the story progresses, it will. But in the unknown, there is a beast. Just the guy was calling it the beast, and this episode we thought we get to saw the beast. It was a crazy thing with big eyes that was chasing Greg as he went outside to look for his frog, and the beast was just had big crazy eyes, big crazy glowing eyes, and it was just like, what the fuck?
What? Kitty? You have beautiful eyes.
Fuck. And it reminded me of something funny. It reminded me of an episode of Gravity Falls with Mabel, where she was high on candy.
Mabel?
The future is in the past! Onward, Shiva!
And so I thought that the beast was high on candy too, because their eyes and everything. It just seemed very like psychedelic, like the way the eye colors were. And so I was like, maybe this dog is high on candy. When Greg did that was just so funny, because Greg was spanking. He was spanking it. He was spanking the beast with a fucking wood plank in the back, like spank, spank. And then the beast turns around. He was like, candy camouflage.
Spank, spank, spank.
Run, 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 run!
Candy camouflage. Run, 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 run.
Gotta run. Like, I don't know. I really love that part. Greg is hilarious. I love this kid. But when the dog licked up the candy, or I just spoiled what it was, but it doesn't matter. When it licked up the candy, it became you can tell. I was like, okay, yeah, this thing is just high on candy. But it turns out it was actually just a dog that ate, I guess, too much candy, and it ate a frog. With the frog that we saw Greg earlier in the episode put a bow on.
Hey, Word, look.
Greg?
Word, he spit up that turtle and now he's my new best friend.
And it falls, gets caught in this wind, the mill, and the mill shoots out all the frog, not the frog, the turtle. And we saw that was just a dog, and the mill gets destroyed. And so Wart's like, Greg, you always mess stuff up. And the old man is just, the woodsman was just pretty much like, no, it's not the boy's fault, it's your fault because you're the oldest brother. So first episode has a message for the kids, pretty much, you know, take responsibility as an older brother for your younger siblings.
You're always messing up, Greg.
Boy, you have it backwards. You are the elder child. You are responsible for you and your brother's actions.
I'm sorry.
And, you know, you gotta be there. When something happens, you can't blame the little boy. You have to blame yourself. Because, I mean, and truthfully, Wirt is the issue because Wirt let Greg walk out of the fucking cabin, the mill, by himself like a little. Yeah, but overall, I thought the first episode was enjoyable. I really do like this atmosphere. I kind of like this world. It hasn't really been explained a lot yet, but I like this dark, moody atmosphere. It's one of the reasons I like Gravity Falls a lot. Like, Gravity Falls is not as dark looking as this. Like, this has a lot of shadows. Gravity Falls has shadows, but it has a lot of vibrant scenes too. This so far hasn't had anything vibrant. It's just dark. At least for the first episode, I really liked it. Really did. I'm liking the characters. I definitely like Greg the best. I'm not sure if a huntsman will be a constant occurring character. By the way, maybe I forgot to mention that the dog wasn't actually the beast. The beast still lurks out of the woods and then hunts for souls of lost people or lost children, pretty much, and stuff like that. So the woodsman points them to the west and tells them that they'll find a village or a town. I can't remember exactly the words he said.
Maybe I can fix it? I can't fix it.
You must go. Take your brother north. Look for a town.
Yeah, thanks. Come on, Greg.
But he pretty much points him in the direction to a nearby town or whatever, and tells him just to beware of the unknown and beware of the beast that's in the unknown. So that was how that episode pretty much ended. But overall, like I said before, the episode was enjoyable, and I like the psychedelic eyes. I just like the atmosphere. It's very dark. It's just, I don't know, it's my kind of thing, and it was just damn near enjoyable. But guys, that's pretty much all I have to say about the first episode. Time to go on to the next episode. I'm trying to do as many as I can today as possible. Of course, not every one will be uploaded today. I'll probably upload like one every day, depending on how much I do record today. But we'll see how it goes. But until next time, guys, hockey. Let me know what you guys thought about the episodes. If you watched it, I know this is old. Show's been out since November, but I'm just now getting around to watching it and doing this. So much appreciated. I'll see you guys next time, and I hope it ain't long until I see your faces again. Till next time, guys. Hockey's out. Peace.